I'm always looking for new and practical models of learning. Here is one I like a lot. It's from an article by Dreyfus and Dreyfus, and if you want it, I can send it to you. This is a very simple, straightforward model, and I find when I'm working with people in a coaching context in particular, they can relate to it, they can use it, they can see a route to progression, either in a whole role or any part. So here we go. I shall do a longer version of this with some analysis, but here I just want to walk through the stages. We start with novice. This means that whenever we're doing that's new, be it a whole role or a part of one, we start from a blank sheet. It means we need the humility to accept the learning starts here. We then progress to advanced beginner. I like that label. It's about saying you're no longer a novice, you've made some progression, but it might take quite a bit of time to get thoroughly into and beyond the advanced beginner stage. After advanced beginner, the idea is that we move towards competent. This means whatever competence means, it's judged contextually. So we're no longer an advanced beginner. We've got beyond that stage. We're competent, but we've got two further ones to go. And this is a dynamic model. The world changes, the demands on us changes and are ever increasing. So we stand still, we go backwards. It's not necessarily a sequential forward moving model. Novice, advanced beginner, competent, then comes proficient. Proficient, this is beyond competent. What does proficient mean? Well, that's a judgment again made in context. It might mean that we're more confident in what we're doing. Maybe we've got a wider repertoire of choices. Maybe we're more innovative. We take more risks that are judgments and good ones of a likely solution outcome. So we've moved from novice to advanced beginner to competent to proficient. Each one could take longer than the other, or there might be a swift movement or a regression. So novice, advanced beginner, competent, proficient. We then ultimately aspire to be, but I'm not comfortable with the word expert. So we're developing expertise, and I don't believe we ever become an expert in anything. If we have the humility and the good sense to realize that expertise is always beyond our reach, at least as an ultimate journey, then we're on that journey. It's a journey without an arrival point. It sounds a bit cheesy, but it's true. But some people feel they've arrived. I'm an expert. Well, does that mean you've stopped learning because the world's changing? In 4 years' time, 5 years' time, tomorrow, you might need to be an expert beyond when you are now. So I'm always comfortable, novice, advanced beginner, competent, proficient, expert, with this all being a journey towards becoming an expert, which is never actually an arrival point. A greater analysis will follow. This is just to introduce a model I like a lot, and I find people do too. I hope you find it useful.